Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Dom Sicali Mafia Roundtable. Hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. So glad to be back. Oh, I'm tired. We had 3 days of having fun, partying with the OCN Mafia Roundtable family. Yes, we did. We had a lot of fun. So it was good. Nice to see everybody. For some reason, I can't get rid of Cynthia. She's still here. She's not going anywhere. She said, "That's it. She's the underboss of the family." Her and Maddie are tag teaming me. They're driving me crazy. So I definitely have to have a whole bottle of liquor tonight. That's for sure. So SP393. Hello, Kathleen, Raphael, Cynthia, Gulf. What's up, Raphael? Chrissy, who else we have? James Italian, what's going on? We have Christy again, Gulf. We're just scrolling through fast, folks. Donna, Big Arms, what's going on, Clayton? We have Mafia Roundtable here. There we go. We're scrolling down. So, Glitz Shay, what's up? How you doing today? Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So, Christian Grasso, what's up? Anyway, folks, so today we're going to rock and roll. We're going to talk about the Mafia, the power behind it, Christmas time, holidays, what went on. This is actually, when I was in the Mafia, my favorite time of year. And it's not just about getting the envelopes, the money, collecting. I love New York when it snows. I mean, we had great times, and it was really nice. So, it's just about getting together with everybody, going out, dinner, drinks, festive time of the year. Really nice. So, and it's also a big time for money, for funds to come in. That's usually when everybody kicks up. I was with one time a boss. I'm not going to say who. So everybody could think about it. I was with him, and I'm at the place of business with him. We're in the back office, and somebody comes in, gives him a hug and a kiss, hands him an envelope. He takes it, puts it in his pocket. They spoke maybe about 15 minutes. I'm sitting there, and I'm watching his whole demeanor, and the way he's standing, the way he's talking. Then when the guy left, he goes in his pocket. He said, this cheap bastard. Look how light this envelope was. It was maybe about this thick. It should have been like this thick. Oh, I started laughing. He goes, no, okay, he's going to pay for it during the year. He thinks he's slick. And I started laughing. It was just like, oh my God. I'm like, where's my half? But that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Having fun, doing the right thing, and about the holidays. I mean, we would sit down. Every place you go when you're sitting down with somebody, we're having some Remy Martin, some whatever they have. I like the Remy XO Extra. So we'd heat it up, a cigar, and just having fun the whole Christmas time. But that's the time guys come, they kick up. They definitely kick up. And excuse me, the year before I got locked up, $360,000 I collected. That's the type of money. That's how big the crew was. I mean, my concrete guys kicked up an envelope of $40,000. So, it's just is what it is. But I had a lot of construction people with me, from concrete to plumbers, electricians, and they would all kick up. So that's what it's about. But during the year too, like the concrete guy, they couldn't collect money. I would send somebody, let them know they're around me, and then they would get their money. So, and of course, they would give you envelopes periodically throughout the year. But Christmas time is the heaviest time. And it's just nice, especially Rayos. I loved Rayos. They would have the Christmas lights, all the Christmas carols on the jukebox, whether it be Sinatra, whether it be Mariah Carey singing. And then you have all the clitter and clatter of dishes, glasses, the noise in there. And it was just nice, festive time of the year, that's for sure. Now, people, OCN, we had the launch day for today. We the few little hiccups when we're minting, so it might be tomorrow or the following day, but it's definitely this week, the relaunch. And we'll keep everybody posted. Check out our X page where we have a few influencers that'll be promoting as well, to get the momentum rolling too. And what we created with the launch pad, it's every meme coin. That's the launch pad. And OCN and every coin cannot be replicated. That's it. They're putting safety protocols in place. I mean, we have a lot of good things coming out with it. And we're gonna push. We're gonna push. And we should be coming in at a higher price than what it was sold at. So everybody will be happy to see that. And I just hope everybody continues to hold the coin and watch as we grow. We fixed the fees, so everything's working. We're putting a spin wheel. The fees go right back into some of the fees go right back into the coin, so it keeps the momentum going. And that's it. We have a lot of good things coming out. So stay tuned. The launch was supposed to be at 8 p.m. tonight, but doesn't look like we're going to make the launch date for 8 p.m. So it should be sometime either Tuesday or Wednesday. They finish writing out the codes for everything. So once that's completed, we'll be ready to go. And I actually told them, because I'm looking at volume all over the place. Today was pretty slow day with the stock markets. Just people shopping, coming off the holiday. I'm like, guys, why don't you wait till later in the week? And it just so happens some glitches happen. But we're going to make sure it's perfected before we come on. What platform, Donna? It's every meme coin. So that's the new platform, but it'll be on Phantom. You could get it on Phantom Wallet. It's just where we're launching off of. But OCN, we're doing a new banner too. There'll be a brand new banner, so you'll know the difference when you go to buy the coin. This banner will probably have my signature, official Crypto Nostra, Dom Sicali, with a silhouette of me up there. But we are getting ready to rock and roll. We are the Mafia's elite coin. And that's it. That's it. We're getting ready to go. So all you haters out there, keep on hating. So we're nonstop. We're going to keep on going. And that's just the way we roll here at Mafia Roundtable. But Mafia in the Christmas time, Christmas money, Christmas funds, that's what it's about, getting those envelopes throughout the years. But nowadays, everything has been definitely watered down. But one thing that hasn't been watered down, that's the Mafia. The Mafia at Christmas time is better off said. So, Moji Boy, Dom, when I first started with you 2 years ago, you were not that far along. Congratulations. I'm happy and proud of you. I'm digging this. Well, thank you, Moji Boy. I appreciate this. Thank you, everyone, for having all the support. I couldn't have did it without you. I wish more of you would have been was signed up for Thanksgiving. We have a ton of food left over. I just want to thank everybody that showed up, everybody that came. Really nice time. It was really nice. The house was massive. We had a good time. Definitely a good time. Yo, Dom, Denmark calling in. We got Denmark in the house. Good to see you. Thank you. Can't even sell heroin with all the fentanyl around. No, you can't. That's for sure. You don't want to do that anyway. All you do is get jammed up. Scott, we're going past the moon, straight to Mars, then Saturn, then Pluto. You got it. You got it. We're definitely going to get this party going. Any relation? We have YouTuber. Let me see. You skipped on me. Any relations to your boss, James Proctor? Just posted this. Dino Basciano, who was a Lucchese and Gambino associate, who later turned government witness, passed away from cancer last year. No, I never heard him. I never heard of Dino Basciano. So I don't think any relations to Vinny. Hey, Dom, do you hunt? I'll bet there's a lot of boar and other invasive species you can hunt in Florida. Now, I don't hunt. I never went hunting. I know one time I was supposed to go when I was a kid with Big Ernie, who's taking me up. He loves hunting, loves hunting. Actually, I'll tell you one thing. His wife, who I think passed away, and if she did, may she rest in peace, Lynn, she was really, really tiny lady. She would go maybe 50 yards out and put a cigarette in her mouth and just hold it. And he would shoot the cigarette out of her mouth. I'm like, oh my Lord. But yeah, no, I've never witnessed it, but I was told. So, hey, Dom. Okay, do you hunt? I read that one. Clayton, did the associates get anything for Christmas? I'm sure when you have associates, they have people around them. Even myself, when I was an associate, I had people around me that I protected that were just with me. And yeah, they would kick things up. But it's not like being a maid guy or a captain. But yeah, no, associates get money too. It just depends. Chain of command. Jamie Sakala, what's up? Good to see you. Wish I could have come. Got work, single mom. Life doesn't stop. I know that, Jamie, without a doubt. Well, maybe next time we'll do a nice big event again and hopefully people get some time off. Or maybe we'll just plan it way ahead. That'll be good. Clayton did the associates. I read that. Sonny Grasso, Dom, you need my address to send the food? Absolutely. We'll send you a care package. So without a doubt. Big arms. Dom, thank you very much for the package you sent me. Even the box is cool. Shirt fits perfectly. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Thank you for your patience with everything. Moji Boy Dom, I turned 50 in January. I want to have a small party here in New York City, and you're invited. If anyone else wants to chat, wants to join, please do. Well, thank you, Moji Boy. We'll see. We'll see in January. See if I'm even alive by January. 604 Flex. Hey, Dom, did you ever work with Richie Riccardi? Big Rich. Must be around 75 now. No, not Richie Riccardi. I knew the kid Richie Riccardi. Didn't know Big Rich. Didn't know him. Johnny Bronx. Will you still need to buy Solana first? Yes, you could buy Solana or USDC. Solana or USDC. Eventually, folks, we will have our coin where you can buy it straight up, but that takes time and money. So we have to crawl, walk, and run. Anthony says, Big Dom, a great time. Thank you for all the hospitality. Much love. Anthony, thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you, spending time with you. We did have a lot of laughs, that's for sure. That's for sure. Step says, watch the Thanksgiving live. It looks so much fun. Dang, I wish I was there. We wish you were here there too. Definitely, without a doubt. Easty Kid. Dom, did you know all the captains in the family while you were on the streets? Absolutely. Absolutely. I knew all the captains in the Bonanno crime family, without a doubt. Philly D. Dom, did you know Coro? No, from Frog's Neck. He had passed away several years ago. No, I did not know him. Who else we have? I think it's Gladiator working. Speaking of the Mob Museum, the Gangster Museum in Hot Springs, Arkansas looks cool. Hot Springs is a nice town too. Never been to Arkansas, but first time for everything. Moji Boy, I got to run. The fish is first hand flying. I got to finish potato salad and slaw. Love, peace out. Thanks, Moji Boy, for coming on. Much respect. We got what's up from Fordham Road in the Bronx. Kevin, good to see you. What's going on? Knights Templar, Dom. Did you know Frank Madonna was a made guy? And is he still alive? No, I never met Frank. I knew Maddie Madonna. I didn't know Frank. We have, what's that? Steven. I have no idea what you're talking about and what language you're speaking in. 406 Flex. Hey, Dom, did you ever work with Frankie Salerno, Frankie Boy? No, I did not. No, I did not. Gladiator King. Al Capone and his men went to the bathhouse in Arkansas as a getaway. They had them there still. Wow. Wow. It's nice. Big arms, Dom. Sorry I couldn't be there, but looking away from Denmark. Yeah, I know. Long way. Much. It is a long way. Did you know Fat Andy? Yes, I did know Fat Andy. I was away with him in Allenwood, Pennsylvania, FCI. At that time, Fat Andy was treacherous back in the day, but a lot of fun. Good, nice guy. Calmed down in his old age. And I know Funzy, Alphonse Siska, used to break his chops all the time and just bother him like there was no tomorrow. But Fat Andy was a good sport, that's for sure. Frank the Tank, thank you for the contribution. Will the coin be a what's that? Valuable Phantom Wallet? It'll be in Phantom Wallet. The new coin will be in Phantom Wallet. There'll be a different banner up there. So check it out and buy the right coin. Timothy O'Reilly, thank you for the contribution. Timothy says, hit that like button, folks. Payback 1989. Sending love and all respect all the way from London. We got the UK in the house, as always. Much respect out there. Did you know Sal the Ironworker? Yes, I did. I knew Sal pretty well. Nice guy. He was originally in Patty DiFilippo's crew, and then Vinny elevated him to an acting captain. He took over that crew when Michael Washwoman Mancuso, the fake boss, became acting boss of the family. Flex, we have Flex again. Hey, Dom, was Joe DeSimone active when you were still in? Joe Dez. I never met Joe Dez, but yes, he was active. He was active. I never met him, though. Who else we have? Big Arms. What captains from the Bananas did you have the best relationship with? Oh, good questions. What captains? I like Joe Camarano Jr., Jerry Asaro, Louis Electric. Those were, I would say, my top picks as far as top three. Let's put it that way. JAS 180, Dom, did you watch Sally Daz documentary on the ID channel? No, I did not. No, I did not, but I will check it out without a doubt. It just came out. Please let me know if it just came out. Craig says, Dom, tell them me and Shell. Craig says, Dom, tell them me and Shells came down to do a job, but you were great and we couldn't do it. Thank you. Thank you for that one. Yeah, Craig was down here too. His boy Shells couldn't make it. Ryan Brown, Dom, is Bruno's uncle JB still alive? What was he like on the streets? I never met JB, so I don't know, and I don't know if he's still alive. Johnny Russo Books, what's up? Thank you for the contribution. The Monday after Thanksgiving is Godfather 3 of Mondays. Rayos during Xmas was the best. Nick DeVest. Dom, did you know Vincent Elmont? Yes, I did. Elmo. Vincent Elmo. Name sounds familiar. I probably did. And yes, Nick DeVest absolutely had a bow tie for every night, without a doubt. Yes, Sally Dawes documentary just came out. Okay, no, I gotta check it out. See how accurate it is. Folks, you know I have footage. I have footage never seen before. Vinny, Bruno, Sally Daz, Anthony Donato, all at my daughter's, I think it was her first birthday or her christening. Probably a christening, I don't know. But Vinny on the, oh my Lord, it is great. So eventually it'll come out. Alex says, did Vinny Gorgeous have a regular table at Rayo's? Yeah, Vinny would get about 20 tables a month. And that came from the Genovese crime family. We have 20 tables a month, and he would give them out. But every month there was 20 tables given to him. Flex, hi Dom. Was there guys who were semi-retired or retired in the family when you still came around? Actually, JB, we were told just leave him alone. Let him do what he wants. Old timer down Mulberry Street, leave him alone. That's one of the only ones. Big Arms Dom will hopefully give us all a full, true Daz story. Oh, listen, we got a lot with Sally. So we'll see. Well, I'll check that documentary out. That's without a doubt. Dom, did the West Side have any power over your family while you were out there? No, folks, people have power over their own family. Now, you might have influence, but that's about it. But they don't control any other family but their own. Now, there could be relationships where you'll sway with them if there's a vote, and that's it. That gives you power and strength. Just like with the Colombos with Dennis DeLucia. When he had an issue with the Albanians, we stepped in, and that was our brother. That was our brother, even though it's a different family. And they even said that, aren't you? Don't worry about what family we're with. He's our friend and our brother. You know, he has our support. So, can someone help simplify for me what to do after you buy USDA Corp? Yes. Just go buy the USDA, the coin, or Solana, transfer it over to your Phantom wallet, and then do a coin swap. You have to put OCN. You'll see the coin come up with the new banner, and do a coin swap. Or you could just, as long as you have Solana or USDC in your Phantom wallet, you could actually buy the Solana, buy the OCN. You could buy it directly that way too, or do the coin swap, whichever you prefer. Ryan says, did you know Jerry Chili? Yes, I did. He seemed like a wild guy, didn't respect authority too much. Jerry Chili, I'm talking about the father, the old man, the old timer. He respected without a doubt. Scully, Uncle Luca. Oh, that's coming soon. Anthony wanted me to tell it. I was going to too. Wanted me to tell the Uncle Luca story, but I didn't. Didn't give it up. Not yet. Lee Montoya, what's up? Been busy with my assault case. My court date is on the 9th. Well, Lee, we'll pray for you. Hopefully everything will work out, and I'll continue to see you. James Italian, what's going on? Been busy. Okay, sorry. Said that. EC Kid, how was the food at Casablanca? Not good. That's what you said? No, it was okay. Hit or miss sometimes, but it was decent. I had much better, but it was decent. So, where is your pick for Italian Christmas cookies? Italian Christmas cookies. I would go to Zeppieri and Son if I was in the Bronx. That's my neighborhood. Been there all the time. So, Arthur Card. Did you know Ron Montagna and his father Robert from Staten Island? No, I did not. John Jones, ever work with any Outlaws motorcycle clubs? I bounced around with them, didn't do anything illegal with them, if that's what you're asking. Outlaws, Hells Angels, messed around with them, partied with them, but never did any work. Lee Montoya, where can I hit you up to talk to you about my case? Just email me at dom at domsicali.com. That's where you hit me up. Hit me up on that email. It's in the description below. Are you still getting airdrops to our OCN accounts? You're getting everything, Kevin. First, we're doing a claim sheet. So once it's announced, you have to go claim it. Go on the website. You claim your coins. Your new coins will be allocated. So if you were sitting on 5 million, 10 million, how many coins you ever have, That's what you'll be getting, 1-for-1 match. And more than likely it'll be priced higher than when we sold them out. So, uh, Dom, have you heard the last name? No, no, I have not. What was this? Is from Timothy. What was the nightclub like at the Garden City Hotel? I liked it. I was only there maybe about half a dozen times. I didn't frequent there too much. Too many wise guys go there, and I don't like that. I like doing my own thing. But every time I went there, it was loaded with women. Really nice place. Ryan Brown, Dom. Speaking of Patty DiFilippo, have you ever seen a photo of him all cross-eyed? He looks real goofy. LOL. No, I never seen him cross-eyed. That I haven't seen. So, did you ever venture into Wakefield section of the Bronx? If so, what was your favorite dish from Jamaican or the Caribbean? I like everything. I'll try everything. The jerk chicken. I like everything. What's ever there, I'll eat. And no, Wakefield a few times, but I really didn't hang out there much. Rest Anthony says restaurant Positano's that we went to was on a regular basis. Was that? No, I'm sorry. Water liquor. Would you wear an Omada semester over? I have no idea what you're talking about. Who else we have? Sonny Grasso. I cut a big hole in my roof for the airdrop. All right, Sonny. There you go. There you go. Easty Kid, dumb. Can you get me in Rayos? I'm sure you have a few connections left. We don't know that. That'll be difficult. South Australia in the house. What's up, James? Good to see you. Thank you for coming on. Got Australia in the house. Cynthia worked her butt off. James did too. Oh, folks, James did unbelievable. Unbelievable. James made, as soon as he came in, got that liquor going, making those meatballs with the garlic, came with everything. Oh, my Lord, what he came with. Pasta, cans of tomatoes, everything this man brought. James, thank you. It was great. Got to give you that. Unbelievable. What else? Craig says, Christy B. Port in the house. Christy B. Port in the house. Craig, you got me on that one, brother. You got me on that one. Big arms. Dom, I wonder if you're an addict in the USA. Do you have cold turkey at Thanksgiving? No, we had hot turkey, but I like it the next day. I like the ham, everything. We had so much food, it's ridiculous. So much, too much actually. Too much. Hey Dom, you been down the Dom rep yet? No. I lived there 10 years. Do you need any golf to put straight? Ask me. Leo, Dublin town. All right, Leo. We're Bridgeport. James, I'm freezing my meatballs. Cynthia says, James, I'm freezing my meatballs and taking them back to New York. Cynthia, you're crazy. Craig says, Dom, James had the house smelling like Nana's. Yep, on Sunday. Salute to James. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. How did you feel when Joe Messino flipped? Upset, because that's why I got arrested. If Joe didn't flip, I don't get arrested. But then again, if Vinny keeps his big mouth shut, we never get arrested at all for any of the cases. Zero. Ryan Brown, Dom, are you a fan of country music? Not really, but I listen to everything. John Rich and Big and Rich came out with a song, The Righteous Hunter. He's working to fight human sex trafficking. Give it a listen. The video is insane. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. What's that? Walter Liquor. I was asking about watches. Sorry for the confusion. I thought you were a watch guy. Yeah, I have a couple of watches. I like my watches, that's for sure. Fortress. Hey, Dom, who was the most solid gangster ever to you? Who is the most solid gangster? Hmm. I would have to say Quiet Dom, Big Ernie, and that's it. I'm just keeping it there. Shooting the dice. Hey, Dom, which country would you like to visit you haven't been to before? New Zealand, Australia, Fiji, Japan. So that's my top. Johnny Bronx 77. Dom, I sent an email to try to meet up on December 27th to 28th in Orlando or Kissimmee. Cynthia has email. Okay, we'll check it out. James Italian, what's going on? Thank you for everyone. I'm down anytime for friends and new family. Oh, we know that, James. Without a doubt, we know that. James is nonstop. And James is a big boy, too. Nonstop. Always smiling, having a good time. I like that. Hey, Dom, any gas pipe Casso stories? No, but you know what? That you mentioned it, I got to play the tapes with Bobby Halpern, the boxer when they gunned him down. And that was for Oscar Ansorian. It was Gas Pipe and Vic that shotgunned him while he was trying on a suit, a sports jacket, actually. And I told that story, and then somebody sent me the videos of it that was done way back. And sure as shit, as I said it. So, has Vinny tried to send you any type of message while he was in jail? No, he has not. So, you should have Scarpa Jr. on your show. We'll see. Tammy, what's going on? Dom, did you know my cousin, Anthony Buddy Longo? You know what? I heard about Buddy. Never met him. Never met him. Heard about him, though. So I think Joe Barone knew him. I never met him. People, check out the Goodfellow podcast with Joe Barone. Good guy. 604 Flex. Hey, Dom, do you think Gene Gillespie and his buddies were sloppy overall? Now, Gene knew what he was doing, but Gene didn't know the life. He didn't know the life. I had no respect for him. Thought he was a tough guy until I cracked him. And then all the bitch came out of him. So I didn't care for Gene. Sonny Grasso, Bobby Halpern. Yep. Was a good friend of the family. And listen, I remember him as a kid. Punch drunk, but big hands, big blockhead. He was big. That was after they gunned him down. He was a big guy. He used to go to the Hawaii Seal all the time, have a few drinks there. I remember seeing him. Dom, have you been in communication with Calandra? No, never spoke to him. No. Alex, why didn't Vinny just chase Randy Pizzolo or trade him to the Columbos or some crazy crew? Vinny wasn't shipping anybody out. He used Randy as an example. That's just it in a nutshell. Used him as an example to show people we didn't play. Joe was on last night. Okay. What network will OCN be on? And will I still be able to buy it on Phantom? Yes, you will. You will. It's our own launch pad. Every coin, every meme, our own launch pad. So you'll see it. We'll have the links up. Once everything's out, we're ready to go. I'll do a special on it. We're going on social media. Check out X. They're getting my X page up and running, and then we'll be off to the races. Dom, were you in the life? I'm sorry, Ryan Brown says, Dom, when you were in the life, were there and guys who looked unassuming but had bodies? Absolutely. Absolutely. You have a lot of guys. That's why I say it's not who yells the loudest that counts. You better watch this. Short guys, the quiet ones, they could be the most dangerous because they're unassuming, without a doubt. Was your family involved in the gas tax scam? No, that was the Columbos. They were heavy into that. Now, if they got a few dollars here and there, maybe, but I've never heard of it. Craig says, Dom, I thought of something else to add to the sports book also. It could be huge. Absolutely, Craig. I think you have my number. If not, I'll get it from Cynthia. I'll pass it on. So just give me a quick text. Did you meet Angelo Prisco? Yes, I knew Angelo very well. Even as a kid, I knew Angelo Prisco. Um, Back in the day, he was slinging that heroin. He was known for the heroin, making that money, without a doubt. And Angelo was always close with Vinny. They were very close coming up together, the two of them. They were inseparable at one time. Eastie Kid, Dom, did you have any other dreams besides being in the life? Yes, I loved basketball. That was my main sport. Baseball too, pitching. Um, and that was it. Really, that was it. Just sports. Sports. If I could do it all over again, I would stay in school, get an education, and probably law degree, politician, stock trader. I would go into all aspects that I know a gangster because they are the gangsters without a doubt. Gas Pipe seemed like a bad dude. Gas Pipe was dangerous. He did a lot of coke though. Gas Pipe did a lot of coke and a lunatic, raving lunatic, without a doubt. Will kill you in a heartbeat. No question about that. James says, is OCN still getting launched today? Thanks. We had a delay. It was going to be launched at 8 p.m. I know they're minting the coins. So we'll have it all minted, all set up, ready to go. There was just a few hiccups on the back end of the launch pad. So we delayed it, and I'd rather have all our T's crossed, I's dotted, so there's no mistakes on it. So once that gets straightened out, we should be out probably tomorrow or the next day. But it's definitely going to be launched. Everybody will be aware of it. We were supposed to launch today 8 p.m. 8 p.m. But things happen, so let's do it right. We waited this long. Another day or two is not going to hurt anybody. Hey, Dom, when Ace hit the guy in the head with the hammer, do you think he did it premeditated or something that came up in the moment? Did he mean to take it that far? Ace did mean to take it that far. I told Ace break all his hands, but sometimes you catch a guy and you can't get the hands, so he did what he had to do. So Ace smashed him. Ace smashed him without a doubt. Ace was like a pit bull on a bone. You sick Ace on somebody, he's not letting go. Man, says Dom, I'm from Millbrook. What part of the Bronx did you grow up in? I was in Pelham Bay, Throgs Neck. That was my area of the Bronx. Shay, did you ever the Roy DeMeo pool party on YouTube? Weird vibes. No, I never seen that. Never seen that. Clayton, did you know Sammy on the street? No, I never met Sammy on the street. I met him in jail and then recently on the street. But didn't know him. Vincent Mueller, FBI, the Mueller investigation, Godfather 3. Okay. Alex, did you guys ever do business in Connecticut? Well, Taylor Brenton was all over, but Vinny would see Tony McGilly a lot, who was the acting underboss of the Gambinos, and he was in Connecticut. What else we have? Ryan Brown. Dom, what does the Italian horn symbolize? I have seen Gene Barella wear it. Angelo Prisco too. What does it mean? I think it means to keep evil away. Keep evil away, the horns. The horns, that's what I think it means. I'm not too sure. I remember when I was a kid, but think it's to keep evil away. Hey, Dom, I saw a stream. Thanksgiving was laughing. Good to see everyone. Yeah, we had a blast for Thanksgiving, that's for sure. Really good time. Yes, it's to keep the devil away. Yep, see? Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate that. Big Arms, Dom, is Ace out now? I don't know. Last I looked, he was still in custody, so I didn't hear anything that he's been out. Dom, any chance we get into Polymarket gambling for him? I don't know. We'll see. We're going to have them working on the sites, get them up and running. But first, we got to get the relaunch out, without a doubt. Dom, correct the horn is to keep evil away. Okay, thanks, Cynthia. So, people, it's good to see everybody on. Thank you for coming on. We're going to start wrapping it up tonight. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Tomorrow night we'll be live at 5. I'll keep everybody posted as far as the relaunch of OCN, but that's coming. It should be out in the next day or two. We just found a few hiccups the last minutes, so Benny mentioned it to me. So we're just going to correct it and not rush it. So get it done the right way. We have a lot of people waiting for this relaunch. Be ready. Have your Solana, have your USDC, however you're going to buy it. Have it ready because we're getting ready to go. Take this baby to another level. Everybody have a good night. Big arms, Anthony. What's that? Matt, Shay, Man, Jill, whatever. Who else? Sonny Grasso, Cynthia, Jim, Step. Everybody have a good night. Tammy, good night. Big arms, Primo, James, as always. Good night, brother. Donna, Susan, Step. So every 777 Troop, what's up? Bye. Have a good night, everybody. See everybody tomorrow night, live at 5. Peace out.